Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. I'm your host Carrington Walker, and this is the I Am Sports Network, powered by the I Am Podcast. And we are here today. We gotta talk about it. So much to talk about in the NBA. So much going on. But you already know how we gonna give it up. You already know what we do. I'm here. I got my people with me. Santiago the Great. Let them hear you, Santiago.
What's good, people?
Yes, sir. And I got bruh with me, big bruh, one of my brothers, B Dizzle, B Jizzle with me. What's up? Let them hear you, B.
Okay, now how y'all doing? How everybody
Yes,
doing?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. We in the building. We expecting more people to jump on, pause, but we just gonna keep it going, keep it flowing. So, the first topic we are going to discuss. Let's look at it, man. What we talking about? What we talking about today, y'all? We talking about KD. Yes, Kevin Durant could not get the job done. Let's talk, man. What's going on, man? What y'all think? Who want to go first, man? What's y'all's thoughts? What's your thoughts, man, on the whole series, the outcome? Miss 0 for 6 in the overtime. Let's talk about the performance. What we talking about?
I mean, dope series, phenomenal performance. I mean, he put on a show, but my thing is this, bruh, putting on a show ain't nothing, bruh. If, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, bruh, we still walk away empty handed. You can put on the best show of your life, but if you walk up out that joint empty handed, which is what they did essentially, they still walked away empty handed, bruh. So, I mean, that's what Durant do, though, right? Until he went to Golden State, he's always been able to do that. He's always been able to put up high numbers. But at the end of the day, we're talking about legacy, bruh. And I feel like this hurt his legacy, bruh, because this was his chance to showcase in a regular season that he is that dude. He is that top guy now. And we didn't see that, in my opinion.
Now, you talking about top-notch performance? Would you say? Let me throw this out there, cause see, people say stuff long enough, they think it's reality, right? So I hear a lot of the cats copping pleas for Durant. I'm just gonna go right out and say it. He didn't get the job done. I don't care if he scored 150 points. He didn't get the job done. But what I want to say is, did he choke in the fourth quarter? Not fourth quarter, in the overtime. He was 0 for 6. This is the best pound for pound. They say he's the best person in the league, one of the best scorers in history, and he 0 for 6 in overtime when it mattered most. Did he choke? Did he eat that peanut butter sandwich with no milk? Y'all, somebody talk to me.
Go ahead, Burton. You got the floor. You got the floor,
And
BJ.
you could go. It don't make no difference. I mean, it don't make no difference. I mean, all I say about that is he what is the coach for Arizona Cardinal Minnesota Vikings? He are who we thought they were. He is who we thought he was. Durant always been a prolific scorer. All right, but quit. Let's really get the elephant out the room. Quit comparing that man to King James, man. Quit acting like that man is doing what LeBron does on a level that ain't nobody never seen before. And the first thing y'all want is, oh, Durant's a scorer, they're the bet. But he stay injured. And then when it come time for him to win, he did this once before. OKC. You can tell the difference when he ain't loaded up.
Facts.
When everybody, when he got 18 superstars on there, and they can take some. He was just loaded up with James Harden, Kyrie, him, and another cat, and they supposed to be getting it done in the
They
East
was,
now.
yeah,
Mind you,
they supposed to
let's
dog
talk
walk.
about the East.
That's a fact.
Oh, they gonna dominate. They gonna do this. But let's talk about the one guy in the East that ran the East. But the whole excuse was he's in the East. The East is weak. He dominates the East. He can't do. Then okay, if that's your question, let's get on out west. I'm 28, 10, and 12, 28, 8, and 10 for a whole season. Y'all robbed me of MVP, which is cool. 18th year in the season. You think Durant gonna be able to do that in his 18th year? And then when it come time, like Russ said, overtime, when it's time for you to show up on the big stage, to go and put the door that the most prolific scorer we'd have
To
ever,
put
oh,
them out their
Durantula,
misery. Right.
Durantula.
Uh,
What he didn't get it done. So it just reminded me of him when he was at OKC, when they had Golden State down 3-1, and they went to him in the last 7, 8 shots. He took 5 or 6 of them and didn't came up 0 for nothing. So
well,
I mean, I don't. He don't. He don't. He really don't intrigue me. It's just a bunch of. To be honest, to me, I think it's a lot of gas. Like cats be smoking. They say he smoke that gas. I think it's a bunch of gas when it comes to him.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
So let
Yeah.
me let,
He
let me
gas
let me
so he
drop
gassed up.
let
All
me
right,
let me
let me
drop
hear.
a couple
Let me
gems on.
Octane.
talk your talk, Lando.
Yeah.
Let me hear something.
So number one, first and foremost, y'all know how I feel. Y'all, everybody on here pretty much like LeBron. So let's just take LeBron out the question. Let's not even put LeBron in it. We're gonna deal with that last I would say that last 2 minutes of the game. Brooke Lopez did everything he needed to do to lose that game. He did everything he could to lose the game. And then True Holiday, who had scored? I think it was Chris Middleton had scored back-to-back buckets. You know what I'm saying? Back-to-back buckets. True Holiday did not want to go to him. So he takes the ball, he takes it on himself. Then they get into that situation where they gotta pass it to Brooke Lopez, this, that, and the third. Okay. But Kevin Durant, within that time, he was over. He was over, and then he hits the big jump shot. Now, this is the thing. This is the thing. We know Kevin Durant is a scorer, and I look at it like how it's like Aaron Rodgers. It's like when Aaron Rodgers kicked the field goal, and they told Aaron Rodgers kick the field goal, and then we're gonna get a ball back to Brady, see if he can hold it for 2 minutes. Are you a nut? Are you an idiot? It's like this. Let me get a ball back to let me make this mistake. Knowing the shot clock right out of a timeout, bro. I know the shot clock is at 2.1. So anybody that gets the ball is supposed to look to shoot. That's just elementary basketball. If this dude don't look to shoot, Kevin Durant gets it, comes down, hits his little shot. Okay, the shot was nice. The shot was spectacular. It's to take you into overtime. But now this is where I don't need you to cop, please. It's in overtime, and I'm looking for you to score. I need a couple buckets from you. Oh, Kevin Durant is so tired. No, no, no. You say Michael Jordan can't get tired. You say Kobe Bryant didn't get tired. Oh, no, 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 no. Kevin Durant got tired, and people be like, "Oh man, he ain't had no help." Who cares, bruh? Injuries are a part of the game. All that's a part of the game. Since you're supposed to be the man of the hour, James Harden passed you that ball back when first of all you shouldn't have gave it to him in the first place, and you should have pressed the issue straight down court. You ain't had no gas. That's what it was. Gas and James Harden said, dog. You ain't giving me that, but this is your time. This is your time to shine. This is what you wanted. This is what you gonna do, and then you gonna airball. And not only that, nigga, you was up 2-0 in the series. You was up 2-0 in the series and lose.
But my question is, did he get the job done?
No, nope, Joe didn't.
He didn't seal the
And
deal. I'm
and,
sorry, he didn't
and,
seal the deal.
and,
Absolutely
and,
not.
and I'm gonna say this to just come out with it. Yeah, he choked. In my opinion, it was a choke demonstration. You got the overtime. You forced the issue into overtime, and now, hey, all lights on you. All lights on you, baby. It's you. It's showtime for real now. And my
Mm-hmm.
one argument about Durant is, what I'm saying, is the fact that he never can do it, bro, when everyone's counting on him. He can when he's got distractions, you know what I'm saying? Like Big Bro was saying, like, and he's loaded up and everything like that. Yeah, bro. He's awesome. He's awesome. Why? Because he doesn't have that pressure.
All they got to
That
do is
pressure.
score. That's it.
Bro,
That's all
all
they
he gotta do
got to
is score, bro. Slash, do what he wants to, all that kind of jazz, bro. And I'm tired of it, bro, because LeBron, the standard, and I hate to bring in King James, but it is what it is, bro. If we gonna hold King James to that standard, bro, I don't want to hear nothing about fatigue, nothing, bro. Because Bron done played through all kinds of adversity, and he don't get no type of passes if he don't get it done in their eyes. It's a bottom line,
That's a
and
fact.
that's it. There's no type of deviation. There's
That's a
no type
fact.
of additional consideration, bro. And Durant, bro, he's got an asterisk by his legacy. Bottom line, bro. And I don't know if he'll ever get it done. Without that, you need Harden and Kyrie, bro. Bro, you always need somebody spectacular. Like it's crazy, bro. So yeah, man, he choked. He choked. That pressure, bro. Them lights were too bright in overtime. Bottom line.
Now,
man.
can we say, like, can we just go ahead and stop that argument now? Can we put that argument to bed? Because this is my thing. Everybody is copping pleas for KD and saying this and that for KD. Oh, he did this. Oh, he averaged this many points. Oh, he had this huge game, but it just wasn't enough. And this is my thing. LeBron James do this year in, year out for whole playoffs, not just no series, not just no 1 or 2 games. He be averaging, like, leading in points, steals, blocks, assists, rebounds. He
Yeah.
does this. He's been doing this for years. For years, not just. So, can we please, public, all of y'all out here that's trying to pass the mantle, that's trying to give somebody else the mantle, they trying their hardest to pass the mantle to somebody else. Look, man, this dude has been doing this for years, right? So can we just stop with the we playing right now? At this point, I just feel like people are out here trying to just create narratives to have something to talk about. Like, I'm like, bruh, I ain't with the foolishness. Some arguments we just can't have no more. You cannot tell me that this dude is compared to the King James and his legacy, and you can't even win a series, bro. You that tired that you can't win a series? You that tired? And it's only I could see if it was the championship, and you say you gassed out like Jimmy Butler did the year before when you could tell that the Miami Heat they was tired, like, but they played some tough series up until that point. You gassing out in the second series, that's an excuse to me, bro. I don't
Right.
care. That's an excuse. I don't know.
Well,
Hey,
Not,
take it to the champ. Take it
did
to the
I hear
championship.
did I hear him bring up Tom? You had to slide Tom Brady in something,
No,
didn't you?
I'm just saying it was stupid. I'm just saying this, bro. That's coaching. You call a timeout if
hold on.
KD taking the ball out and he coming up the court. You got
Let's
one
do
timeout,
something,
referee.
man.
Call a timeout and call your play, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Call
Hold
time
on, man.
out. Steve Nash.
Hold on.
Steve
We
Nash
not
did
going
that
down
on
that rabbit
Steve
hole. Hold on. Hold on. Chip, Coach Red, what y'all got to say, man? Appreciate y'all logging in, man, jumping on. One of y'all go ahead and let the people hear you. Who
First of all, what's up, brothers,
Well, first
man?
and
It's good to
foremost,
be on real quick. I'm not gonna be on here real long today, man. I got a lot of stuff going on.
What's up, Red?
But the topic pulled me in, man. And as far as I'm concerned with KD, that's not even a comparison as far as him and LeBron. I don't want to hear nothing else about that. He had the opportunity in the East, which is weak, by himself. And he had uh I'll give James Harden 45%, which his 45% is better than anybody else that in the East is good. You can go with him just to be a decoy, but you got KD who's healthy and supposed to be the best player in the world if you let somebody else tell it. He did not come through. He had the opportunity. He did not come through, and that's it. No more. There's nothing to really be discussed about that.
So
He didn't
is
come
he
through.
is he a killer? Cause this
I
killers
mean, he can
killers
play.
would have
He a shooter.
No, nope.
He's a
This is the
transcending
question.
player,
Is
but
he a
he
killer?
ain't.
In the
He
right
ain't.
situation, he
You
is
can't
killer.
say that he's not a killer because he can score the ball. He's 7 feet tall. He does a lot of
So
things.
where was
I
all
mean, that's
that? So
kind of.
where was all that killing at in
But but
the
but when
overtime?
you say killer, that's because if you say he's not a killer, then people can go back to, well, LeBron not a killer either because he didn't. So I'm just saying I don't
LeBron
really
ain't
want to
never been
necessarily
0 for 6 in no
say the
overtime.
word killer. He just didn't come through.
He
They
ain't
said he
never
was the
been a
best
0
player
for
in the
6 in
world.
no overtime.
We've seen that LeBron, when considered being the best player in the world, when he's healthy, dominates. And he finishes.
Well,
KD didn't do that in this
well, see, this is the
in this
thing.
situation. So
This is
that's
why
all
I
I got to
asked
say
that,
about
Coach
that.
Red. This is why I asked that. Because people will say, oh, LeBron ain't a killer like Mike, like this person, like that person. But all of these people that they say is killers, when they come up short, they killer ain't in question. It's fine. He's a scorer.
I
He's
mean,
this,
well,
he's
shit.
that.
I mean, we've been arguing this
But
for
I'm
what,
just,
10 years now. That
I'm just saying,
it's a different standard with
LeBron
LeBron,
can
man.
LeBron
We all
can
know that the
average
standard is
average
totally different.
55 points and miss the last shot, and they'll say, see, he missed that shot because he ain't no killer. But people like Durant, who they feel was a prolific scorer, can score 48 points, but when it's crunch time, you know what I'm saying, and your body
It
start
done.
tensing up and getting tight, and you 0 for 6, they don't him not being a killer or a closer or a
He ain't
completer,
get it
whatever you
done,
want to
man. That's
call
just
it, that
bottom
don't
line.
come up.
He had the opportunity to me. I don't want to say it's a legacy killer, but then again, I will say it's a legacy killer. He had a chance to solidify all the mess that they've been talking about. To me, this is the huge dent in his legacy. He already has those asterisks beside his them two championships, as far as I'm concerned. And when you come in a series like this, which I felt like he was the best player on the floor, he ain't come through.
Hey, yeah,
Everything, not to cut you off, Coach Red. I'm sorry, but everything I said, you wasn't in here yet. You just said it. Everything I said, ain't that? He's saying everything I just said, ain't? When he
yeah,
was at Golden State, when he asterisked up just so
front
he can
runner,
get a ring, all
front
he this, he that. But like I said, when he was at OKC, they had the same opportunity, and what did he do?
He
He
ran.
did the same thing, and he had Westbrook. Or he had a
He
Baca.
had James
He had
Harden and
dogs.
Westbrook.
He did
He
the same
had
thing.
Kendrick Perkins. He
He
had
did the
Ibaka.
same thing. And then he go to, like he said my exact words. Then he go to the East, which they claim is so weak, cause King James dominated it. Then here he do got a chance to do his thing, and
Can't,
what he do?
can't get it
Oh,
At
done.
let's
all.
go nut up again.
LeBron
You don't
had
even.
other players that were hurt. He didn't have nobody at the caliber of James Harden. So I'm saying a 50% James Harden was better than anybody on any LeBron team that he had.
If you
Just to
if you
have him
think
out there
about
as a decoy, he didn't really even have that. He didn't
Right.
have that. It was just LeBron, uh, me, and
Delavadova.
my son, pretty much on the floor,
Go ahead,
and he
Chip.
got it done.
Chip, what was you about to say, Chip?
Bro, I mean, I'm just agreeing with all the sentiments that's been said in this discussion. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's real simple. You know what I mean? There was only superstar for superstar. Giannis versus KD. Almost anybody would say that's a 90 percentile. KD is a better player than Giannis. I mean, the rest is all gonna be history. You know what I mean? It
And
doesn't matter that he scored all those points and did all those things. It
right,
doesn't matter. So what? Okay.
right. You did not complete the task. To me, these were though this was a legacy game for him. And I know that's hard to say, but
This is a
compared to them trying to say he was the best player
No, it
in the
ain't. It ain't.
world,
It ain't hard
like
to say,
you killing
Red.
me with
That ain't
that.
hard to
No, he's
say.
not.
That
He's
ain't hard
not.
to
no,
I
say.
don't care
no,
what you say. He's not.
no.
He.
That's
I
not
don't want to
that's
say that
no,
he
that's
didn't
not
have a
hard to
killer
say.
instinct because when he's surrounded with what's called, he was making shots when he was with Golden State. I'm like, damn. Just
But
because he has
see,
those type players, when
but
they
this,
should have
but this
them
is
a
the thing,
dagger killer
though.
shots right
It
there.
ain't.
But
It's
he was playing
easy.
with some of the
But
best shooters and other people
Red.
who are
This is.
decoys.
But this is why. This is why I say the killer instinct. Because whether you got them around you or not, you gonna do what you do when you a killer,
At times, though, I
right?
ain't gonna lie. at times in those situations when he was Golden State, we all knew they was asterisks. But at times he was making shots. I was like, I hate this
Now,
motherfucker because
but
he's around with all these dudes. Don't was
red,
like
red, coach.
all
I'm
dog
not
shots,
going.
man.
But
They
this
were
is the
dog
thing.
shots. You can't say
But
that. They were dog shots.
This is. It's easy for me to hit shots when I'm a best scorer and I have no other pressure.
Right.
So that don't mean I'm a killer.
Point.
That if I don't, but that's
now his opportunity was to.
That's why I asked that. That's why I asked that question, because when he had that same team down, he had that same team down 3-1. A killer would have sealed the deal, right?
So he can hoop and get a ring.
A killer would have sealed the deal when he had that same team that he joined, wouldn't they? A killer would.
I mean, man, go back and watch it, man. He was as much as I hated it. He was making shots that I really like. If I was out there, clip.
That's like saying me on a grown men and my dirt boat team playing playing Braylon and them, and me acting like, oh yeah, Dub was hitting half quarters on them. They ain't nobody. They gonna look at me like y'all grown. Y'all supposed to do that. They was way beyond better than the Cavs.
I think we're saying the same thing, but just in a different manner.
He was hitting shots. He was supposed to hit them shots.
But I'm just saying, and like I said, and I'm going on because I said I wasn't gonna go no more with that. It's like he didn't get it done. I don't want to hear nothing about he's better than LeBron. Don't want to hear that. I do not want to hear that. That's not even the discussion.
Right.
He had the opportunity to seal the deal if he was supposed to be better than LeBron and all of this. Regardless, you in the same type situations. Other than you got James Harden once again in the East, the weak East,
right,
and you didn't complete the task. So to me, there's no discussions about nothing. You didn't do it.
Hold up, Coach Red. What did James Harden do with 5 seconds left when KD threw him the ball? What did he do? What did he do with the ball? He threw it right back to him.
Hot potato.
He threw it right back to him, bro. He's like, this ain't me, bro. This is supposed to be
your opportunity.
But
right.
In that situation, though, he did throw it back to him, but you got to say he's gimpy on that. So he couldn't. The move that he would have had to make, or he would have had made,
listen,
would have probably ruined his career. He probably career-ending move. So he had to throw it back to him.
Always remember this. James Harden has never taken a shot in that high-pressure situation with this on the line. He's never been in a situation where he had to take the high-pressure shot. I'm going to put this on my...
I disagree with that.
No. Yeah, he did when he was in Houston.
When he was in Houston,
dude got hurt though. Chris Paul would have beat Durant if he wouldn't have got hurt.
Right. Y'all missing my point. It's the last second.
I know what you're saying.
Conference finals.
And Shalana's right, because they wasn't, and he wasn't on no super team.
Bruh,
so
he's always been missing in the playoffs.
This is the you know.
This the
pressure, and if he take that shot and don't pass it to Durant, everybody's gonna dog him like, why you ain't pass it to Durant?
KD
had 48. KD had 48, but then you take
the last shot. They can't say that. They can't say that now.
Exactly. No escape.
We gonna switch subject, but I'm gonna end with this. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna end mine. This is the first time I looked down the bench and I had another player that could hit hit that shot.
Right. I know this dude can hit the same shot I hit. Yeah, right.
But we gonna transition. So let's talk about this. Devin Booker. Let's talk about it. Devin Booker outshines Paul George, or better known as on the I Am Sports Network, George Paul. Hold on. We got a special guest in the building. He covering up his face. We got a special guest in the building. Hold up.
He hooped out though. Paul George, he hooped out.
Hold up, man.
Devin Booker just came. He just made bigger shots.
Yeah.
But Playoff P only hit 1 point in the fourth quarter. 1 point.
Hey. Now I'm glad you said that, Shalanda.
I need you,
bruh. I'm glad you said that. And this is another one of the reasons why I'm glad y'all talking about this fourth quarter and overtime. Why all of a sudden y'all supposed to be so great, and it come time for y'all legs ain't up under y'all. Oh, y'all weak. Oh,
Yes,
y'all tired. But when
yes,
King James is running around, not only scoring,
Man,
he's
yes,
talk your talk.
facilitating.
Did
He's
I just
Talk
not
your
blocking
say
talk.
that?
shots.
Did I
He
just not
he
say
on
that?
he on a whole nother level. I
Talk
mean,
your talk.
dude on
But
the whole. Hey
for
man,
years
all I'm gonna
though,
say, man, you can go
for
down to rep
years.
center and hoop. That it ain't easy in the NBA playing all them and then got to exert all that energy,
yeah.
and then you in year
On both
17,
sides of the court,
18,
both sides.
dominating the game, and you
Talk your
gonna say
talk,
this little
man.
skinny olive oil looking dude is better than?
Hold on, no, we not going back there. We not going. We talking
Well, we're
about
not. I just got to thinking
Devin
about what he said
Booker.
when they was talking about overtime and fourth
Yeah,
quarter.
Yeah, but you,
It's
but
a
bruh,
different
but
animal out there,
but
dude.
bruh, this is, but see, this is what I always say. It don't be none of that when people winning. They only start that when people start catching them fades. Just like last year, wasn't nobody talking about, oh, the team is struggling mentally. It wasn't none of that till they taking them L's. And soon as they start taking them L's and start getting bopped, now it's about, oh, KD was tired. Did you see him out there? He fell on his mama. I don't care about none of that. You could, if you was tired, shoot a better
That Negro
shot.
need a
Take it to the
wife, man.
hole.
I'm tired of seeing him and his mama. I love my mama dearly, but in that situation, I don't want you on me. Maybe after the game, it ain't no cameras on. But come on,
Take
man,
it to the
I'm not
hole.
feeling that.
If you tired, take it to the hole. Take a better shot, a closer shot.
I'm tired. I need my mama to hug me and give me some motivation, man. Sit down,
No,
Joe.
that wasn't what that was. He was salty, like, Mama, they gonna kill me when I get off of here.
No,
Exactly.
yeah, he was ready to really. I wish he would have did a Embiid moment.
oh,
One of
hey,
them,
cry,
one of them,
start crying.
one of them crying,
Yeah,
one of them crying emojis.
And
With
yeah.
it,
he
oh
and
man, that would have been
Uh,
that ought
and
to
what's
felt
they
so
got
silly
they
good.
got
is,
they got this emoji, Santiago. They got this emoji of him when he shot that shot and was surprised that he missed. He was like,
no, he didn't just miss, bro. He
bro, he
airball.
airball. That he looking at the rim like,
Yeah.
Where your
I,
man
I
at?
was
He
getting
blacked
that.
out, Doug.
He airball.
He
But
co-
yeah,
uh,
yeah,
oh, there you go.
but
Oh,
yeah,
okay, he
I
did that.
say
Oh,
this.
okay.
I want to speak to your
I was
Devin.
eating, bro. I didn't want y'all to see me. My mouth all
Oh,
up,
I
man.
got
So
you. I got you. I thought
Hold
something
on,
happened.
hold on, hold on,
I want
hold
to speak
on,
to your
hold
Devin.
on. I'm gonna take somebody off real quick. I'm gonna let Mr. Playoff P in here. Hold on.
Oh,
man,
where
don't
he
let
at?
that man hear, man.
Spoke they piece. Y'all talk about KD. First of all, his foot was on the line. If y'all seen it, was his foot on the line?
Yeah, game.
Was his foot on the line? Yes or no?
Yes, it was.
Okay, his foot was on the line. You know what I'm saying? His foot was on the line. That's cool. KD got rings.
Oh my
Do
God.
KD got
Hey
rings?
man, listen.
Oh
I got
my
a.
god.
Hey man,
Hey,
listen. I got a.
Man, cut his mic off,
Oh
bruh.
my god.
man,
Cut
he
his
said he
mic
got
off,
Bro,
bruh.
rings.
not that.
No, we
Not
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 that,
that.
doing
bro.
that, bruh.
He could have rebutted with anything, bro. Not that. Not the not
Come
He
on,
got
not the
Brittany,
rings,
miscarriage.
man.
guys.
Come on,
This
bruh. Fake Fisher Price, my first rings that
Oh
don't
my
count.
God,
Nah,
bro,
Oh
bruh.
my
KD,
We
this
not
God,
shut
doing
is
up.
playoff
that.
a
P.
bubblegum machine ass
I would have accepted that.
Right.
bro.
Come on, man.
We
Oh,
not
the
doing
playoff
that,
P,
bro.
playoff.
You back in, cuz you
Playoff
back in.
P, who beat Luka Doncic, who said they said he gonna be the face of the NBA. Oh,
Hey
playoff
man, look.
P, who beat Donovan Mitchell, and then it's about to be Devin Booker. Playoff P, that's what y'all talk about.
Pretender P,
That's what y'all talk about. Yeah.
bro, he is not like that at all, bro.
All right, man.
I ain't never seen Pretender P show up, bro. I
All
ain't
right,
So
never
man.
seen Pretender
let's
P
deal with
show up, bro.
let's deal with right now. Let's deal with the present. So the present is right now playoff pandemic P and them they lost.
Pandemic Pretender P, yeah.
Why did they lose last night? I want to know why they lose last night.
Because they took old boy out and put in what's the dude Rondo.
Okay, so
He took out
so that was a fact. So
dang,
you
what's old
saying
boy's
Rondo
name who been
coming
killing?
in the game was a factor? But I saw Rondo bring them
Yeah,
back
Jackson
within 2
Jackson
points.
was killing. Jackson
I
was
saw
killing.
Rondo within the fourth quarter bring them back within 2 points. And and this is something else for you. Can you explain to me why Paul George only scored 1 point in the fourth quarter? One.
I mean, I can't explain it. He just got cold. Yeah, I'm
But
about
you
to
the
check.
man.
Yeah, he just got cold.
You my ride screaming playoff P.
I
Playoff
mean,
P.
look,
Hey,
yes,
hey,
bruh. Just let nature take its course. They, like I said, they lost the first two games in the last one, right? They lost the first two games in the last one.
Hey,
Had them back
hey,
again.
Phoenix, Phoenix is just how
Talk
can
to
I
him,
say
Burton.
it?
Talk to him, Burton.
Phoenix is just really they big man play. Clippers ain't got no answer for that.
Bro, talk to him,
right.
Burton. I
They
tried to tell
Phoenix
him
has
that
just
last
got a
night,
better
Burton.
team,
He ain't
man.
listening.
Man, they
They
beat
big
them
White man
man
without
back.
play.
Chris
They ain't
Paul,
gonna be able.
man.
They
Let's
ain't
just
gonna be
say
able to
that.
combat that.
Bro, when Chris Paul come back, bro, them Clippers are in trouble.
Oh,
Trouble.
you can't mix it. You can't mix.
Kawhi's
You got to get
done.
a
Kawhi's done.
medium.
CP3's coming back, and them boys is in trouble.
I'm so sick of them hyping him up.
And
He the
what?
most injured. Yeah, Kawhi. Oh my God, he the most injury. Hey man, just like some of this stuff be frustrating to even talk,
Right,
just to
man.
even
It really
discuss.
frustrating.
Like I'm not, and then y'all want to, and
Right,
then my
cause it
man
make you
brought.
speechless, bro. You be trying to find words to talk about that mess, man, and you can't.
Nah, cause see what they do. What they do is see this is now
Searching.
when it comes to the communications. This is why I love communications, bruh. But what they try to do is, if you say something long enough, people start to believe it.
That's
Yep.
So
true.
just like they try to say, oh, LeBron James can't close, he ain't this, he ain't that. If you go back from when he first came in the league, he was hitting walk-off shots and game
No, he got
winners
the
and all of this
most. He
stuff.
got the most
But
closes. He got the
but
most close
but
game
but this is
shots.
but this is what I'm saying. You'll have people saying, "Oh, I ain't giving the ball to LeBron. He don't finish," because they've
Yes, he
said
got
it
the most
so
close
and
game. He got the most.
exactly.
Yes.
And it's the same thing with Kawhi Leonard. It's the same thing with KD. It's the same thing with whoever they try to put above LeBron James or take the throne or whatever they want to say. They'll just be like, "Oh, Kawhi is different because Kawhi is a Terminator. He doesn't feel anything. He's heartless and this." And then when they get popped, instead of blaming Kawhi, oh, Doc Rivers, it was Doc Rivers. It's everybody else. It's
I'm gonna
it's
tell you
it's
this.
everybody else.
I'm gonna say this. For LeBron, for them to say something about LeBron, not this and not that. That dude is a passer first, scorer later, and he number three all time, number two all time.
He number three. He still got to pass Karl Malone.
He
Yeah, he
passed
number
Paul.
three.
Nah, he number three. He ain't passed Karl Malone yet.
I'll look it up.
Well,
Yeah, he's.
it don't make no
I
difference.
mean, he
It
close.
don't make no
All I'm
difference.
saying is that's neither here nor there.
Right.
But
Right.
for somebody not to be a scorer, well, he sure is dropping a lot of buckets. For
Yes.
somebody not to be a killer, he sure is winning a lot of rings.
Hold on. And
For
this is the
somebody
thing,
not to be,
though.
huh?
And this is the thing, though, bruh. Not to mention, he's taking less shots because people try to say, "Oh, he just getting them numbers because he in the league for
No,
a
no, no,
long
no, no,
time."
no. He taking way less shots. Way less shots. And then not only that,
I'm just saying.
he great to pass. I think he done already passed Magic for all time assists.
I don't know.
He's
I
right on
had
the
to check.
heel. Yeah, he just passed Magic, but he's right on the heel of Karl Malone.
That's what I thought. He ain't passed
He
him
about to
yet.
pass
I
him.
thought. I thought that.
He about to pass him.
Did he,
But but
did he
but
pass
but this
Magic in
is
assists?
yeah,
This
Okay, okay.
King
That's
James.
that's remarkable in itself. Is that you say that King James is past Magic? That's incredible. In passing, that's incredible.
Hey, you know what's gonna happen, man.
he didn't pass
We gon'
Magic
we
yet.
gon' we gon' like
Yeah,
dude
that's
say we gonna
incredible.
miss dude when he
Incredible.
gone, man.
Incredible, bro.
He's
Incredible.
he's
We
he
gon' we gon' we gonna miss dude when he gone, man.
Man,
Oh,
what?
facts.
bro. He right up
Facts.
Facts.
on
Big
hey,
facts.
When he
he right
gone,
up
man,
on
we gonna
Magic
miss
Fields
dude,
too.
man.
He right up on Magic's heels. He ain't
Yeah, he
passed
on
him
Magic
yet.
Fields.
Okay.
But
He can do it. He can do it within the this next 2 seasons.
okay.
Right.
But look, I'm gonna say this. Speaking of missing King James, you know what's gonna be the crazy uh modified narrative is gonna be, I think people
Super
criticize
team.
LeBron James. No, people criticize LeBron James because he made it look so easy. Now we realize what LeBron James did was so much more challenging,
Man,
and
come
we,
on, bruh.
bro, that's going, and I'm gonna
Come
be
on,
so sick,
bruh.
bro. I don't even want to talk about it, bro. I'm like, cause that,
I
because
just said that,
Santiago,
Santiago.
Santiago,
yes,
let me
sir.
say this.
I
Let me
just
say
said
this to
four
you.
quarters in
They
overtime.
never,
They can't do none of that
but look,
in
Bro,
the
they
weak
can't do it.
East.
check
Right.
this out. Check this out. They never played this snippet. They never played this snippet. Steph Curry got a snippet of saying it, and Jimmy Butler got a snippet of saying it. After they played LeBron, I mean, I think it was Steph Curry after they lost the championship to Toronto. Steph Curry was like, now I see what LeBron has to go through. It's so hard to be by yourself and trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like you got to be like, this is hard. You remember
Of
the last
course.
quarter of the game,
Duh.
when everybody got hurt. Look, Steph said it, and then last year, your man said it, Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler was like, man, it's just this is crazy. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I gotta be responsible for scoring. I gotta be responsible for rebounding. I gotta be responsible for assists. Not only that, I gotta be responsible for getting everybody set up right. The mentality of everybody gotta make sure they hard enough to
Motivated.
play.
I got a
Then,
leader,
then,
lead.
not only that, that's just the offensive end. Now I gotta get us into the defensive sets,
Come on, Doc.
bro.
And hold on, hold
I
on.
gotta show up
And
because if I don't show
LeBron
up, then
been
we
doing
gonna
this
lose by
for
big, big
years.
margins.
He been doing this for years though. That's the
Yeah,
thing. Not
yeah,
just a couple games, not just
right,
I'm gonna do this for one series. This
right.
dude has been doing this night in, night out for years.
Did my
Right.
man get on here and say KD got rings?
He did.
Man,
He
we know.
did. He
I
did.
know he ain't do that.
He did.
You see
He
I clicked him
did.
right on off of here, didn't you?
Oh, bro, I said, bro, cut his mic off, bro.
Bro,
You
you
see I
that's
got him
crazy.
right on up
KD
out of
got
here.
fake rings.
Nobody trying to
It's
hear that.
hey, as far as Devin Booker and the Clippers series, I just think the Clippers got their hands full because they big man play. That
Mm-hmm.
They got no
dude.
answer for
Hey,
Aiton, bro.
everybody try not to give dude really too much credit. Hey man, dude tough, man.
Bro, he's a walking double double. That's
Yeah,
what you
dude tough,
want.
man. He tough, man. He's tough. And then with
And
Devin Booker and then them other little weirdo dudes, they got a team.
Hey,
They
bro,
got a
you
team, man.
silly.
They got a team. I don't even know
He
who them
said
other
them
cats
other
are.
little weirdo
Little
dudes.
Yeah,
weirdo dude.
they look funny, and them they be hitting the gang of stay, man. I was like, who is these cats?
he's talking about
Yeah,
pain, bro.
yeah, he
He
talking
talking
Oh
about
about
man,
Payne, bro.
Cameron Payne and
He
the
talking
other
about
dude,
Cameron Payne, bro. I know he looks weird,
both
but
of
hey,
them.
he's a hooper,
Him and
though.
the other dude that come off the bit, the other long.
the other long cat. Oh, yeah,
The one that hit the three in the corner.
Man,
yep.
he cold.
Oh yeah, bro. They hoopers.
They
They
out there.
hoopers.
They got something, man. They just got something,
Hey,
man.
So
land up. What I tell
I'm
you
just gonna
yesterday.
say this. Right? So I'm looking at the stats. Devin Booker had a 40-point triple double.
Hold on,
He
hold on, hold on,
had
hold on, hold on, Dub. Say that right. He had a 40-point,
triple
extra
double.
sauce, no napkins, man. A mess
Yeah,
with them boys.
he did. He had a 40-point triple dub, and Paul George had what 34 points, and he really didn't do nothing else outside of scoring the 34 points.
Yeah, he ran out of gas though. He ran out of his tank. He emptied his
Nope,
tank.
I don't want to hear it. Just like we said with KD,
No,
don't want to
I
hear
mean it's not.
it.
It's not nothing. It's not. Whereas I'm just saying that's what he ran out of gas.
Hey,
That's
He
bruh,
all.
did.
you supposed to be better. Now, if you ask the average person who's better, Devin Booker or Paul George, who you think they're gonna say?
They're gonna say Paul George.
Because they haven't seen a whole lot of tape on Devin
They
Book,
gonna
but
say Paul George
they will.
because the narrative that's been set is Paul George, playoff P, has been activated. He back. He's the man. I don't want to hear nothing but nobody else talking about. He won the last game, which he really didn't win the last game. It was really Mann that won that. The reason why they even in this series
Well,
to
I'm gonna say,
play,
I
because
say this, Dub. I ain't trying to cut you. I think it's,
nah, go ahead, bro.
I think the reason behind, if you ask somebody who's the better player, and they'll say PG. I think, cause PG was with the Pacers. He was the man in that, so he'd have more exposure than Devin Booker,
Yeah,
like more
Right,
media exposure.
yeah, for
right, and
sure.
I
To
get,
me,
He
I,
has more tape on him.
but
cause
I get that.
The Pacers had to go against LeBron in the East every year. So
But see, but this was
Devin
the
Booker ain't getting no whole
But
lot.
this,
Phoenix wasn't
but
doing
this,
nothing.
but this was the
Go ahead.
thing, though, Burton, and this is why I said that. I know they gonna say Paul George because the narrative has been placed that Paul George is a superstar. He that man because of what he did in Indiana. I know that at the Indiana Pacers. But the problem that I have, see, this is why I'm on everybody's bumper. This is why I'm on KD's bumper. This is why I'm on Paul George bumper, Kawhi, because these are the same people that they try to pass that torch to and be quick to be like, oh, he's killing LeBron. He better than LeBron. Because they was trying that talk when Paul George and LeBron was going at it. They was trying that talk then. They was trying that, oh, Paul George is the next thing. He's the next. Is he going to dethrone the king? Because remember, going into that playoffs, they had Roy Hibbert and them beating Miami.
They did.
They had them beating Miami. They was the next
They
thing
did.
smoking. In the same way, when Paul George linked up with Kawhi Leonard, who did they have beating the Lakers?
Clippers.
The Clippers, automatically. So I don't. That's why I say when it comes to Paul George and Devin Booker, though, when you look at them pound for pound and and what they've done in high pressure situations, you got to give it to Devin Booker, bruh.
Hey, it's book, bro. It's
You
DB,
got
bro.
to.
It is.
When
Hey,
that
bro,
was a high pressure situation. If any time you supposed to take over and do what you doing, it's now. He didn't do that, bruh.
Even time. Well, hold on, hold on. Let me say this real quick, fellas. I just read this article. When it comes down to when Devin Booker saw Paul George going off in the third break, do you know that Devin Booker matched him shot for shot? He turned up his intensity and took it upon his shoulders. You know what I'm
And
saying?
was every time he scored, Devin Booker came down and was answering the
Every
bell.
single time.
They
You
was
know what I
going
mean?
back
listen,
and forth. Going back and
listen,
forth. Devin Booker just outlasted him, bro.
For sure.
listen, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all like this. Devin Booker is actually making a campaign, bro, for being the next new killer in the league, bro. Just because,
He is.
bro, he's showing no fear on these big stages, and I say they're all big stages because this is an unprecedented run for this era of this particular organization.
Yes.
Bruh, it's all lights on them, all eyes on them, and bro, he's like, get out my way, what's up? Like he's coming into the arena, bro, with wanting all the smoke, bro, and he's standing up, bro. He's standing tall, bro. He's
So
standing on them.
so Santiago, let me ask you this. I'm glad you said that because that's gonna take
Ice
us right
tray,
to our next one. That's gonna
ice
take us
tray,
right to. Hold on, Burton. Hold on.
ice
So
tray.
That boy cold, don't he, Burton?
Ice
That boy
Tray
cold,
and
ain't
Special,
Devin
he? He
Booker the
cold,
next
bruh.
are the
special,
faces
He
of the
cold,
are
bruh.
they the next faces of the league?
special.
Because
Ice tray,
both of them
special.
cats are crazy
Bruh,
to
Crazy,
me.
bro.
bruh,
Crazy.
No,
the
no,
same thing,
not only is he doing with Santiago Ice Tray, oh he talking to the crowd, and I'm great. Give it to you. Oh, Ice
Yes.
Tray. I him and see Devin Booker is like a quiet killer. Like he quiet. That
Yeah.
little bitty yellow Ice Tray.
I
Well,
would
see,
I
hold
would be on
on.
your
But
neck,
Devin
man.
Booker though, Devin Booker be
And
running it
and
too though. Devin Booker be running it too though. If you
no,
watch,
he don't. Ice Tray look at
That's
the
real.
crowd.
That's
He
real.
run to the crowd and and then your man Doncic. Oh my
yeah,
God!
Luka Doncic.
And they said he cussing you out and all that Serbia and dropping it about
Yeah.
it and giving it and laughing and giving it to you. I said, oh yeah,
But see, I think
It,
Burton.
oh,
I
it's a
think I
coach. Now the
think
league in good hands.
the league in good hands. When you think about it, you got Donovan Mitchell, you got Luka Doncic, you got
Oh
Ice
yeah.
Trey, you got Tatum, you got Devin Booker, you got
Don't
what's our
forget
boy
about your boy from New
Luka
Orleans.
Doncic. You
Zion.
got Zion when he healthy. It's just him. He don't be healthy, but it's okay. We got
That's all
Zion.
right.
You got Ja
That's what the
Morant.
league do.
You got Ja Morant. He's out
That's
here
my
giving
guy right
boys
there. That's
buckets.
my guy right
Cause if
there.
he if Ja
That's
Morant gets
my
some
guy
help,
right there.
if he gets some help,
But Moran is Moran because Moran is just he
He's
just
special,
exciting.
bruh.
he
He's
AI.
special, bruh.
But
He AI.
I'm talking about as far as what y'all talking about.
Yeah.
That ice tray, that ice tray ain't
He ain't nothing to mess with.
Right.
He ain't nothing to
Right.
mess with.
But you
boy.
know, but you know what's crazy though? Well, this is what's crazy. All the people we talking about is guards though.
Well, the league used to be like that though.
It
That's
There
did.
was
what's
a guard
crazy.
there, Mike.
All the people we
Yeah,
talking about are
you know
guard
what I'm
like
saying?
this
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
guard driven league, bro.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like
Yeah, the guards, bro.
Hey, Dub. Hey, y'all. But this is where I gotta push back. I love Ice Trey. I love them all. I'm with them. I'm with the young fellas. I'm with the young fellas.
it's going out
But to
outside,
watch,
boy.
but to uh watch what Morant just did to Steph. I'm talking about when
That's what I
Morant,
said, Ja Morant.
man, he snatched their heart, bruh. He went in and said,
Yeah.
I'm not passing y'all the ball. I got Steph on me. He hit two straight buckets to close the game out. And I'm talking about it was a big boy buckets. It was big boy buckets, bro. Like, and I'm not saying, Steph ain't known for no defense, but that moment when you
Nah,
have
that
it
was a big
there,
moment. That was a big to
that's a
seal
big
the
moment.
deal on them. That was
Yeah,
big. And Ja Morant, like I said, once Ja Morant gets some help, once he gets some,
that
you
could
know what
be
I'm
a problem.
saying? Once he
Now,
gets somebody to roll with him, hey,
Be a
bruh,
problem.
so hold
he gonna
on.
be a
Let me
problem,
let me let,
bro.
let, let me raise this question to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand how the league is looking and going, but is any of these players, any of these stars outside of Book, because he has the most potential to win a championship for our team, and Trey for Atlanta, but I feel the Suns are just gonna win. If Are these other guys, are they gonna get team championships for their collective teams, or are they gonna have to go somewhere else?
I
I,
think I
it,
think I think
I
if
think
Luka
they
can't
gonna have
help
to go
them,
somewhere else.
I think Luka might have to go somewhere else. Uh and
I
what's the
don't think Luca will. I don't think, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Because he's at Dallas. People will go to Dallas, and the owner at Dallas, oh boy, will pay the money to get people.
Okay, so
I'll
Carrington,
give. I don't think Luca have to. Now I'm not saying that he won't go nowhere, but I don't think he really has to.
no, he don't have to, but you ain't seen what's going on. Anytime your coach, let me tell you what happened. They fired the GM, right? They fired
Right?
the head of operations, so he gone. Then Kristaps Porzingis is acting up, so they're gonna be trying to trade him. They asked Luca, is he gonna sign his extension? He looked at the camera, was like, "What you think that I'm gonna do?" You know what I'm saying? So leading on like he gonna sign that extension because he still got 2 years on his rookie contract. They trying to give him 200 mil. But this is the key point for you to look at. Rick Carlisle got up last week after they lost, bro. He got up and was like, "I'm not.
He
I'm not.
bounced.
You ain't got to fire me. I'm gone.
He resigned.
I'm
Right.
done. I'm done. I don't want no more of this. I don't want to be a part of your organization."
Facts.
That's a problem, bro. If you got Rick Carlisle, like he's a Hall of Fame coach, for him to say I quit, I'm good. Y'all can have it. You know what I'm saying,
Facts.
bro? Don't think that Luka Doncic won't leave, bro. Don't link because if
Nah,
he ain't
yeah,
got
nah. I'm not saying that he won't leave, but they've built a championship roster and team. Like they've done what it when they had Dirk, like they did what it they had to do to win. Like
yeah,
so I just know some organizations just ain't they don't have that history. You know what I'm saying?
that's
Like the Hawks.
right.
Like the Hawks they've been okay, but they never really invested the money to really be good. Like even when they was giving LeBron James and them, and they had the best record that one year when they had like one of the best records in the league, LeBron and them swept them. Like they didn't win a game because they didn't really have the,
Hold
it was
up,
fool's gold.
hold
It
up, hold
wasn't
up.
it wasn't that real 14 karat. It was fool's
Wasn't they?
gold,
Wasn't
bruh.
they? Wasn't they 10 players deep on that squad? They
Yeah,
had
they was
they
deep.
had
They had
Joe
Corver.
Johnson.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
had
they had
squad.
all. They had Prince. They had a lot
They
of shit.
had well, you thought they had squad until
Yeah,
they
LeBron just
at,
swept them down.
LeBron swept them. Get them out of here.
Get him out of, get him out of here. Get him
They
out of
did the
here.
same thing to Toronto. Get them out of here.
Get him out of here.
Hey,
Uh,
I'm telling y'all, bro. I think they gonna get Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan. I'm telling you.
they talking about they pursuing them. They
They
talking
gonna
Bruh,
real
I
tough
heard
once
something that
again.
was a little bit outlandish. It said something about they was speculating that the Lakers are talking about trying to get Russell Westbrook. I said they better not.
No, I tried. Hey, Chip, I tried to see the good in that.
There
I
ain't
tried to see
none.
the good in that. I no, I think he needs to stay where he at.
Nah,
He needs to stay.
I need something else. I understand what
Hey,
Russell
bro.
Westbrook is, but I need something else.
Hold on, bro. Russell Westbrook is cursed, bro. All that talent, phenomenal player, bro. Everywhere he goes, bro, like he puts up all these stats. They talk about LeBron be stacking the stat sheet, bro. Westbrook he be stacking the stat sheet, bro, and still can't smell a chip, bro.
With
He
no
can't
dub.
smell a chip. Like it's the weirdest thing, though,
I
bro.
mean,
It's really
and you know
weird.
what? He ain't been to the championship like even remotely close to the championship since they went that year. Yeah, bro. Since 2000 what? 13?
12, 13.
Yep.
Yep.
No, it was
Yep.
13. It's
Yep.
2013. Cause
Yep.
that
But
was
you know
when
what, bro?
Miami won.
But I'm gonna tell y'all Westbrook's problem. I know this really wasn't on topic, but it's a curious case, kind of like Ben Simmons, which I think we gotta touch on for us. But with Westbrook, y'all, for him to be such a phenomenal player, I feel like his comfort level, bro, I feel like he disrupts chemistry off court because for him, bro, as long as he's putting his numbers up, that's satisfactory. He gets the attention, he gets the notoriety,
Right.
all that kind of stuff.
Right.
Hmm.
But he's not the player that knows how to accept dropping 23, 7, let's say 9 rebounds, but his team's winning because he's getting others involved, bro. He's such a ball stopper, even with all the triple doubles he's done. You still see how everything has to flow through
It's a
him
lot
for
of
him to be
one-on-one.
comfortable and to get in the zone. And it's like, bro, you don't really allow other people to truly participate. They have to sit
Right.
and play 4 quarters to where you tell them where to move, where to be for 4 straight quarters. No one else ever really gets to exercise any type of real true influence on the game, bruh. And to
Yeah.
me, that's stifling for the chemistry, and I'll say it's stifling psychologically. As far as a team dynamic, to where you have one player that is afforded that much autonomy
Yeah.
as to how the as how to the team functions and operates from a night to night, game in game out basis, bruh. And it's really sad because you know what I'm saying. I mean, he's still Hall of Fame first ballot, but you would think somebody that phenomenal as far as their play and the moments that he's given us would have smelled or been closer to that
But
opportunity of
that but
having a chip
see,
of his own.
but that shows you how hard it is to see. We take it for granted how hard it is to get to a championship because of LeBron James' success.
Bruh.
Let's just keep it a
Let's
thousand.
just call it say to say. Go ahead,
We
Doug.
take it for granted that it's easy to get to the title because of LeBron James' success. Like think about it. As good as Michael Jordan was, and everybody talk about that 6-0. Michael Jordan, how many years did he play in the league?
14.
Huh? He
14.
played more than 14 years.
No, he played 14.
Was
You
that
talking about
it?
That's it.
you talking about the ones that counted, right? I mean,
No,
like
I'm talking
Washington.
about no. Washington counted. I'm to how
That's
many years he played in
14.
the league? 14,
That's
4,
14 years.
and he only made it to the championship 6 times, right?
Right.
And
Right.
this is the great Michael Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
So that
That's a
tells
good player.
me, that tells me that your average person is lucky to make it once.
Right.
Yeah.
Like they look like we just I promise we take it for granted that people just gonna make it over and over and over again. How many years did Kobe make it to the league? I mean, to play in the league, like 20.
He played
He
20.
Yeah.
he played
20,
20.
top
How
20,
many and
top
how
20.
many times did he play in the championship?
5.
5.
Nah, he lost in the
No, he
championship
lost one.
before.
Played
6.
6.
He
6.
played in 6
6.
Yep.
out of 20
Mhm.
years, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
I'm
that's the
following you.
that's the perspective. Like we gotta. Everybody ain't Robert Ory and get to float from team to team and happen to be a part of those championship teams, bruh.
Yeah.
And even with Robert Ory, how many years he play in the league?
About
Yeah.
15, 16,
15, 16, probably somewhere in there.
15, 16. How many rings he got?
7.
7.
Seven.
So
Listen,
out of
listen, bro.
15, 16 years, he only went 7 times. And that's crazy for you to say he only went 7 times.
Right.
Listen, this is a profound point, Dub, that you have presented. I never thought about it like this.
I
Yeah.
mean,
For
You know,
real.
because we take it for granted. Because people will try to say, "Oh, see, LeBron, he always in the championship. That's he whack. He ain't no killer. Michael Jordan was undefeated." First of all, Mike never sniffed the. He couldn't get past the first round. He couldn't get past. But that's neither here nor
but
there. Let's just keep it championships. For this dude to not only go back, how many championships did he go straight back to back? Was it 8 or 9?
Mm-hmm.
It was
9.
like 8 or 9 straight, wasn't
9.
it? Or 8,
8.
9.
something like that.
Is it
9
9?
straight.
9. 9 straight.
9 straight years. This dude was
Straight.
in the
dominance,
championship.
dominance. That's dominance, bro. Like
Who,
that's dominance.
regardless, you talking about somebody that's dominated for a decade,
Right.
Yep.
and
That's
that's
crazy, bro.
9 straight times. But he's been there how many times?
10.
10.
How many years he been playing?
18.
Look,
18.
look,
18.
look.
That's
I'm gonna tell
crazy.
y'all this. I'm gonna tell y'all this just to draw a parallel, right? I write poetry. I like to rhyme. I like hip hop. I like all that. I like all that stuff, bruh. Just me, just wanting to just experiment with an instrumental and to write to it, bruh, made me appreciate anybody that can get on a beat, make a song, bruh, and just sound halfway decent. And that's
It's a
just,
Right.
skill.
you know what I'm saying?
It's a skill.
Yeah, bro. Because, but when you listen to your favorite artist, whoever you want to name, whatever, bro, they make it sound so effortless. Now I don't know what kind of structure, what kind of structure behind the scenes and work they have to put in to make these records and create them. But bro, do you know how quick you can sound off beat just trying to catch a beat and you want to rap to it, so quote unquote. Bro,
Right.
it's so easy to look crazy. Okay, you like hooping. You know how hard it is, bro, to go out there like Doug's been in the dirt boat tournaments where you got a crowd full of people and you can come off and look whack immediately. Right? But yeah, you love the game. You know what I'm saying? You love the game. You know all kind of stats. But what I'm getting at is to do it. There's nothing like doing something to afford you an appreciation. And we got a lot of sideline coaches, a lot of couch coaches, bro, that just have never attempted to do much of anything. So when you see these high level performances and examples, bro, all these years, it's almost like LeBron James's success has become redundant. And that is scary.
That's what it.
That
That's
someone has
exactly
been
what it has. That's
somebody
exactly
that,
what it
yeah,
has.
that is so crazy that we don't celebrate someone's success with more respect that he's been so successful for so long that it's just cool to root against.
Hey,
Right.
they said, I seen this on Twitter. One part, I think I forget who said it. I gotta get the name. But they said Shaq, Kobe, Jordan. It was like in their 18th year, they played, they didn't say Jordan. They just said on their way out. But he said with Shaq and Kobe and them, they said they never got they even brought Dirk Nowitzki up. They was like, bro, they never got this type of slander in year 18. He said, do y'all understand? Y'all still talking about this dude like he just stepped in the league. Like he's still, bro, this is year 18 and he's still smacking y'all around.
Hey, bruh. That's first of all, hold on, Burton, you on mute, bruh. You got to unmute your phone or something. We can't hear you. But it's funny that the dude is knocked out. He ain't been in the playoffs, and ain't in the playoffs, and they still talking about him.
They got to, bro,
That show you.
because he already established the level of greatness, bro. You got to give something to compare it to.
And
He
not only
sustained
that,
it. Thank you, Chip.
and not only
Thank you.
that, they know that I don't care what nobody say, especially now that the Nets out, they taking hits
Oh,
with LeBron James not in it.
Viewership,
They
bro.
taking
The
hits.
viewership.
yeah.
The viewership is going to suffer for this final
That
series,
viewership
bro.
is down,
Did y'all hear how
bruh. Can you
crazy
hear us?
Ty Lue said? Ty Lue said, with the Lakers knocked out of it, all y'all Laker fans need to become Clippers fans because we're all one city.
Nope.
I said, who's gonna rock with y'all, bro?
Billy
Tyloo
Crystal.
tried it.
Well, what I was talking about, I'll get back to Mike. Mike played 15 years. And then what people don't realize, he got to take a year and a half off. If LeBron got to take a year and a half off, can you imagine him coming back and how fresh he would be? And then not only that, when he left Chicago, when they won them rings and they messed the team up, he took another year off before he joined Washington Wizards.
No, he took
He
five.
didn't leave Chicago and go straight to Washington.
He took a while off. He
I
played.
don't I don't care if he
No,
took
no,
20
I'm
years
just, I'm
off.
just, I'm just saying. As far as, like I said, when LeBron gone, man,
Yeah,
you ain't gonna see that no more, man.
Well, nah,
You ain't gonna see
but
that
see,
no more.
Burton,
right.
my point. I don't know if you heard the point I was making, because
Yeah, I listen
he
to
was
everything
talking
you be
about the
saying.
Westbrook not sniffing the championship being so
Yeah, I
good.
listen to everything you
You
say. I
know,
heard you.
we just we just so used to dude going, bro. Like this dude done been like the majority of his career he has played in the championship.
Yeah,
like like
this whole career he'd have been in the championship or bust.
that's
But then I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna go back to something that y'all was saying earlier. Yeah, Durant's legacy is it's chalk. Get that with him taking that L,
doo doo,
his legacy is hurt, bro.
dirt
Yeah,
and
his
water,
legacy is
Thank you,
mud,
damaged
big
big
bro.
time.
Thank you.
Yeah.
dirt and
Thank you.
water, mud.
Because
Thank
it's
you.
like the only way you go actually act like he gonna do something is if he got 15 All Stars with him.
Come on.
He on the
Thank
All Star
you.
team.
Real talk.
That's all I'm saying.
When he's not that, and guess who else is like that? Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi
He
Leonard.
if he
Yep.
don't have no superstars with him, when it come crunch time, when it come for you to have that big game, when it come for you to take over and do what you supposed to do, Kawhi Leonard ain't never played without. He went to the Spurs. He lucked
Right.
up, got drafted by the Spurs. There was no pressure for
Go ahead
Kawhi
and
Leonard.
down, bro.
But
None.
but
He left,
man,
Yeah,
went to
that pressure
Toronto.
that's pipes.
Toronto wasn't no
Yep.
bad team. Toronto was a dope team
Yep.
that
Yeah.
won more than 50 games the year before. And then even on top of that, they didn't have no pressure for him because they like, oh, he just
Exactly.
playing a year there. Let's just see
Exactly.
what he gonna do. And he played against who he played against. That is what it is. And he won. But when he went to the Clippers and it was all on him. This is your team. You the leader. You the
Yeah.
GOAT. You the this and that. They got choked. They got mopped. They got
Hey,
whacked. They was up 20 points multiple games, bruh.
and
20 up
but
20
Jamal
points.
Murray acted up on him. But let me say this to you. Let me say this to you about Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Kawhi is that type of dude because he don't say nothing, you're not gonna give him that pressure. And he's that type of dude that don't say nothing but do all this dirt in the background. You know what I'm saying? And this is one thing that I like. This is one thing I like about pressure. Pressure, you can't fool everybody when pressure around. You can't fool everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like I bring it up like this. Pressure exposes your men that's supposed to step up. Number one, I ain't
Man,
talking
pressure
about
bust pipes, bruh.
bruh. It exposes
Always.
like number one. What was they saying about Joe Harris all year long? Oh, he's 50%
Knockdown.
3-point range.
Knockdown shooter.
Oh, he's a
Knockdown.
knockdown shooter. Just that, bro. He missed 3 open threes, to win the game against the Bucks. He missed three in the last couple seconds, and then here's now. Let me show you how I exposed Tobias Harris. We go to Philly. You're down 2 points. They go to Tobias Harris. He can't buy a bucket, bruh. Pressure, bust, hype. Whether you're a superstar, whether you're a step-up dude, all this, that, and the third. Everybody congratulated Terrence Mann. Now let me bring up Terrence Mann. Terrence Mann was wide open against the Jazz. In the NBA, you should hit wide open threes.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Here you go. Come on, Bishop.
Excuse me. You're in the NBA, you should hit wide open threes. But here it is. Parents are stupid. So here it is.
He said, "Come on now, Bishop."
Right.
Lando stay clipping me, man. He trying to have me doing all this editing and stuff, bro. Lando be getting in that bag, bro.
But on the strength,
Oh man.
but on the strength, Terrence Mann, where was Terrence Mann last night when they had somebody foreign and you wasn't wide open? Where's that 39 at?
Well, we know, like real basketball players know that 39 was just one of them nights where
Wide open.
a cat went off. No, I mean a cat. Every now and then you just had them random cats that go off. Like
Yeah,
you don't plan for it. You don't. You know what I'm saying? Game them for it. You don't do none of that. They just get the high hand and they go off. But
like Harper last night. He the
right,
reason why Atlanta won.
hey
right.
man,
You
He
don't. They
had
just
about 30. He almost had 30 points. He just
come
went
on,
off.
bruh.
Steph Curry. He gave it to Steph Curry, bro.
Now
All
to
right, he's
look
giving
at
it to little
Man,
Seth
listen,
Curry.
man.
He was
Set,
giving it to him.
what they call him, little
Seth, little Curry.
no, little hobbit. No, Seth's a hobbit.
Yeah, hey, he looked like a little
He's a
baby
hobbit,
too.
man. He looked like a hobbit. He little
That's
bitty
messed
like a
up,
hobbit.
B.
He couldn't
hey,
take that
bro.
heat,
That's
man.
messed up, B. You gotta give him bro. As the
He
grand
built.
scheme of the break, he's
They,
the only one on the 76ers, bro, to do anything,
you
bro.
gonna
So you gotta
start
give him
calling
some
him
flowers for that.
Bilbo Baggins.
Yeah, yeah, he a hobbit, man. Yeah. Hey, man. Hey, man.
Hey, bro. He called my man. Bilbo Baggins, man. My precious. What was his
My
name?
precious.
Yes, my precious.
Smeagol.
Hey,
Smeagol.
hey, yo, check this out though.
Harlem.
No, that's Smeagol. I ain't call him
Nah,
Smeagol. I said he was one of the
Smeagol was a
hobbits.
hobbit though. You
He
know,
was a
Yeah,
hobbit.
hey,
He was
before
a
that
hobbit
demon
before
got
that.
in him, Garlem. Smeagol was
hey,
a hobbit, bruh.
your dude last night is the reason why they and then Embiid, man. How he 7'5" and stay on the floor, man? Why is he always falling out on the floor, man?
Because he's 7'5" and he be trying to get them calls, bruh.
Bro,
Mm-hmm.
He
No, but
stay
I'm saying,
flopping.
how are you that big and you stay on the
Stay
ground?
flopping. But hey, but this is the thing. One thing I give him, he be healthy. At least he be there to play. Like
no, that's just this year, Terrence.
unlike them
Last
other big
couple years, he
guys.
ain't been there. He ain't been there. This is new. This is new.
Hey, I mean, Embiid has been here long enough. You know what I'm saying? He's been in these situations to where, bro, you are supposed to be over to take over these games. I don't want to care about
Man,
your torn meniscus.
he's
I don't want to hear about that.
Embiid is Roy Hibbert with a little bit better jumper, bruh. That's who
I
Embiid
got no.
is.
I got to give him a little bit more
Roy
credit than
Hibbert.
that, bro.
No, he better than that.
I got to give him a
He
little bit more
Roy
credit than that,
Hibbert
bro.
with a little bit better jumper, cuz.
Nah, bro, I got to give him a little bit more
Yeah,
credit than
bro,
that.
he's
Yeah,
better
but
than
I ain't
Roy
gonna do him like that. It
Roy
beat
Hibbert,
nasty, bro.
Roy Hibbert ain't got
So
got a
so
chance
so
to
tell me this.
to
So tell me
run up, bro.
this. If
I'm sorry.
Embiid is this nasty and so raw and so rugged and so raw, tell me why he ain't pushed them past what Roy Hibbert has.
Roy
He doesn't.
Hibbert had PG though.
Nope,
It's
nope,
nah,
nope. What
nah,
is
nah,
nope,
nah, nah,
nope.
nah,
We
nah,
not
nah.
doing
Bro,
that. We not
I
doing
can tell
that.
you. I
Hold
can
on,
tell you.
Listen,
bro.
Roy Hibbert. Did Roy Hibbert play in the Eastern Conference Finals?
Hold on,
Yeah.
Dub. Roy Hibbert was never asked to do what Embiid has been asked
Right,
to do,
right.
though.
Nah,
That's
hey,
not
I
bro.
fair.
agree.
Like I
I
said,
agree. I
like
agree.
I
That ain't fair,
said,
Garrison. That ain't
I
fair,
agree.
bro.
he got a little better jumper, bro. That's
Nah,
But
man.
wait a minute, hold on, hold on,
Nah,
hold on, hold on, hold
Dub.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on,
Nah.
Right.
hold on,
Dub,
hold on.
Dub,
So you mean to
Dub
tell me,
thinking, bro.
Dub, that Hubert
That ain't
has
fair,
better
Dub.
footwork than
Like,
Joel Embiid as far as like in the post? He just being funny, bro.
hold on. You said what?
You would say that Embiid has better footwork than Joel Embiid?
You just said the same person.
I'm
Hold
sorry,
on.
Roy Hubert. Roy Hubert has better footwork than Joel Embiid. Joel
Roy,
Embiid.
nah, I wouldn't give him footwork. Nah, he done.
Bro, if you
Let
talking
me just
about
say.
because you clowning, that's what you
right.
doing,
That's
bro.
Dub is trolling,
You
bro.
clowning, bro. That's what you
Dub is
doing, bro.
trolling sometimes.
That's
he
what he
know
be
he
doing, bro.
fried.
You clowning, and that's why you over there dying laughing because you know you don't even believe that garbage. It's
I'm
rubbish.
just,
Hold
It's
I'm just
rubbish.
playing.
That's what
I'm
it
just.
is, bro.
I know he
on,
fried.
bro.
He
Hold
fried.
on. I knew that was gonna get y'all going.
Yeah, bro, that's
Bro,
rubbish,
hold
bro.
on.
You on that trash today, bro.
I said he fried for that one, bro.
Nah, that's a fact. But hold on. But check this out, though. When it just this other thing I realized when y'all talked about Jordan having that bit of a break and like some rest. Jordan technically had 2 seasons off, bro, because he took the full season, bro, and then he came back right before playoffs, and they got bounced out in the first round,
He had
bro.
3 seasons off. He had
It
3.
was between the first run and the second run,
He had 3.
it was two
So,
seasons
so,
with
so
playing
hold on,
baseball.
hold on. His second year, he broke his foot. He only played like 12 games. You get the rest of the year off. Then you
Okay.
go on down. Then you go on down to, like you said, where he had the break, where he took 2 years off. So he took 2 right there. Then he took 2 more after that second run, and then tried to come back to the league. Was it 2003? Chip.
Yeah.
I think he was done. No, it was 5. He took about 3 or 4 years off. Then he tried to come back. You know what I'm saying?
But hold on.
He tried to be part. What was it? He tried to be part owner and
Part
play,
owner, part
and
player.
they
Yeah,
told him that he couldn't play or something. It was something like that. He
Yeah.
tried to be the
Mm-hmm.
GM. It was something
Yeah.
where he tried to be like a GM or something and play at the same time, and they told him they wouldn't let him to
Nope.
Yes, sir.
leave.
yeah.
Nope.
But hold on. When he went to play baseball, like that was only like the 2 years, right? He took 1 year off. I mean, and then he came back. He came back just in time for the playoffs with the 45 jersey, and then Shaq and Penny bounced him out, right?
Yeah, in the Eastern Conference Finals. Yes, sir.
Right. So what I'm saying is, technically, Jordan damn near. Excuse me, sorry, dude. Jordan damn near.
So
Jordan
hold
damn near
on.
got
So no. So he hold
before
on.
that
So
second run.
he took 3 years off the
That's what I
second
said.
time.
He took 3.
So he played
It was,
from 90. He played from 84 to 93, and
mhm.
then he played from 95 to 98, and then he came back in 01 and played to 03.
That's it.
That's it. Oh
Oh,
one. Yeah, there it is. Oh
Who y'all
one.
talking
He had
about?
2 years. He had two
Mike.
years.
Talking about
Not
Mike.
making
But
the
I
playoffs.
told you that he got mad rest, man. He got mad rest, bro, between his career, but like
But
you
I'm saying
said,
he still do it. I'm saying,
out
but
of all them
no,
out
what
of
I'm
all them
saying is
years,
when he went to another team, he didn't take them to the playoffs. He
no, but
played 2 years.
like Dub said, out of all them years, man, it was like I got to say it was like 5, 6, 7 years. They got knocked out. First round got knocked out. So I mean, like we'll never see LeBron greatness again. But then I'm gonna say, That's just King James, and then like y'all say, that's the narrative they create all the time, man, because they don't want that man to be great as he is, and then the type of person the type of person he is, and where he ain't got no mess outside the ain't no gambling, I ain't got no whole bunch of if
He
you
has
do.
no scandals,
He
bro.
got
No
like
scandals.
his professional is like unmatched.
Yeah, bro.
So that's another reason why a lot of people hate him. I mean, he a great dad, he loves his kid, all that. So that, but
He
all
he's a positive image of a black man.
yeah, that's another narrative that they really can't they really don't want to grasp too. But then but for them to say Tom Brady is the best of all time,
Hold on, nah, we not doing that, bro.
I just can't get it, man. That dude brought up Tom Brady, man.
We not,
Hold
we
on,
not,
hold on.
and
Hold on,
on
let me
that,
say this
and
real
on
quick
that,
before we
and
get
on that
into
note, we about to get off of here.